What's up, guys? Coming to y'all with another video tonight. As y'all can see, I've kind of changed my chair and my camera angle around a little bit to where we're kind of head on now instead of me being kind of cockeyed and having to look over at y'all. So it gives y'all a little more, I guess. To me, it seemed like it'd be a better view for y'all to see me out. Be looking at y'all more than I would have to be looking off somewhere else. So it'd be a little bit easier for me to look at y'all and y'all to be able to look head on at me without me having to be turned to my side the whole time during the video. So one thing I need to talk to y'all about, we will be bringing somebody new onto the channel. Haven't been able to talk to Will about it yet. I talked to him a little bit earlier today before I had already been thinking about bringing this person onto the channel, but nothing serious until tonight. As y'all know, Will hadn't uploaded a video about 4 or 5 days now, so I don't know if he's going to upload another video. I know he said last night he had recorded a video, but he never uploaded it. And then the night before that, he told me that he recorded a video, but the video was deleted by accident. So I'm hoping that he's gonna post another video. If he doesn't, I'll have this other person on the channel. I was gonna have him on here tonight. He's got to figure out some camera things first before he can, fully come onto the channel. So y'all will know about that later on more. It could be tomorrow. It could be a week from now. If that doesn't work out, I might bring on Frankie. So y'all just stay tuned and y'all figure out who will be the new person on the channel. But either way, whatever happens, I'm gonna still come on here and I'm gonna still pack dip spit with y'all. I mean, as y'all know, I've only missed one video day. I'm gonna try to keep it about one video day that I missed. So whole sickness thing been about the same. Got like freaking medicine I gotta take. So whatever. Go ahead and put us a dip in. Of course, I didn't go to school today. I thought about recording video a little bit earlier than this, but I never got around to it. I'm able to lay in my chair and watch TV all day long, except for when I got to take a shower and do my laundry. So, other than that, I hadn't really done nothing today. Need to wash this spit bottle out before it gets some mold built up in it. There I go, looking cockeyed now to see the TV. Trying to figure out what song is on. I ain't got my PlayStation remote over here. Oh, it's part of the video. Oh, and after I put this dip in, I got a little something to tell y'all about. It's not really, it's dip related, but it's not related to this channel really. And it's not related to anybody else's channel either. This just something that I'm happy I finally found. Something's gonna take me a minute to get, but something that I'm happy that I found. I got me a little dip there, a little cube. I know a lot of y'all, now that y'all can actually see the size of dips I take, I'll start getting comments about, oh, you take itty bitty dips and stuff like that. So, let the hate start. I like to pack my dip up a little more than what it comes out the can as. I just heard my dryer go off. I'm gonna have to go and, after this video, take him clothes out Alright. So, I know I told y'all that my favorite Skull dip flavor ever would be that Skull Extra Crisp blend. Well, I found this website over because I had a guy from Washington. He asked me if I knew where to get Copenhagen Southern Blend. Well, in the process of looking for Copenhagen Southern Blend for him in Washington, I found this website. It's called US tobacco or something like that .com. Something like that. I'll have to put the link in the bio in the description. But it's a website and they sell dip, chew, vapor accessories, stuff like that. And I was searching through some of the flavors for, of course, Copenhagen. They got the wintergreen, the long cut, the straight, the natural, the wintergreen pouches, the long cut pouches, and Skull Snuff. And well, I told him about that, and then I was searching through because Skull had the most flavors out of all of them. Had like 38 flavors. And so I was curious. I was like, well, let's just see what all flavors they got. So I was scrolling through, and then I got to all the extra flavors, and I wasn't even thinking about crisp blend. And a green can popped up. It wasn't a wintergreen green color. It was that old crisp color. And I don't think I have the crisp can with me. I think it's out there in my truck, actually. Well, crisp has a citrus color to it, can. I've seen that, and I was expecting to say Skull Extra, like citrus or something like that. And it was Skull Extra Crisp Blend. So, they got it on there for, I think, like $3.49 a can. And I'm going to purchase me a log of it. And I'm going to get it. And that's about the only Skull flavor y'all ever see me dip. And I'm so grateful that I finally found it, and I learned that it's not discontinued. I found out that it was not discontinued previously, or well, I had a hunch that it was not discontinued because that guy I gave a shout out to on my channel, he said up where he lives, they have like the Seneca and all that, so I'm guessing it's up north, and he said they still have Skull Extra Crisp Blend up there. I'm guessing they just took it out of the southern stores because maybe it didn't sell as good down here. I know I didn't ever find anybody down here that dipped it except for that one person that gave me that can. Anybody ever said anything about it too, they've always said, what is that? So, I'm guessing I took it out of places that it didn't sell too good in. So I am going to get me a log of that because that was a really good dip. And that'd be the only time you ever heard me say anything besides Copenhagen was a good dip. I mean, only thing I've dipped more than Copenhagen is this right here. Grizzly Straight. That's the only Grizzly flavor I've ever liked. I don't know why I liked Grizzly Straight so much, but that was before I'd stopped dipping. I dipped that stuff all the time. And, see, alright, so I told y'all my parents cool with me dipping, right? Well, at one point in time, they were not alright with me dipping. I had braces, and my parents didn't want me dipping while I had braces on. So, that was before I told my parents I dipped, because I didn't figure they'd let me dip. So, I used to hide it from them. I used to be one of the people that sneak around and have to hide the dip can and stuff like that. I mean, I'd walk around with dip can in my back pocket, but they never said anything about it. I don't know, it was because they thought it was maybe like, well, I put it like this. Before I walked around with full dip cans in my pocket, I used to walk around with empty dip cans in my pocket. So if they said something about it, I could go out and say, look, it's just an empty dip can, I just walk around with it for looks. I always had me a full dip can with me, but I keep that one in my back pocket. So eventually they got used to me having an empty dip can, so eventually I could just put my full dip can in my back pocket. Well, one time, 4th of July, me and Will were together. We went to one of my dad's buddies' houses with him to watch a fireworks show and have a little 4th of July party. So that's when my dad found out that I was dipping with my braces on. He found out that I dipped. He said he had a hunch that I was dipping, but he wasn't just gonna come out and say nothing about it. So, it was one of them nights he had, I figured I was alright because they done got used to me seeing me with an empty dip can in my pocket. Well, Will had handed me a full dip can. And one of the other people there said something about it. I said, what's that in your back pocket? And somehow, I think it fell out or something, and they opened it up. I was like, you dip? My dad was like, no, it's just an empty can. And they said, no, this ain't empty, it's full. And my dad he didn't really get mad at me. He just told me about how he didn't want me to dip my braces on, and he took my can from me and he only took my can from me. The one can I had on me. See, I had another 4 cans hidden in my little, or not hidden, just I set them in my little dresser drawer thingy. So I still had dip. I just lost a half full can. So wasn't that bad, but that's when I was in the Grizzly straight. And then after I got my braces off, and the day I got my braces off, he said, all right, you can start dipping now. He said, I don't care. And so I went and got me a log of Grizzly Wintergreen. And so ever since then, my dad really hadn't cared. My mom hadn't cared. I dipped. I mean, my dad used to dip as a kid. He now smokes, but he's been trying to stop that since we started our whole workout thing. But yeah, that's just a little story for y'all. One of my craziest dipping experiences. Well, no, I'll tell you this story. Alright, so me and Will used to always hang out all the time, like during summer stuff. We'd go to work with his mom. His mom worked at Herd Parsons Lake. I don't remember what part of Tennessee that's in. We'd get up every morning real early and we'd head there. I remember we used to have to hide from his mom that we dipped. And that was the time I also couldn't sit down and take a dip in, or put a dip in. So we used to go on these long ass walks just to dip. I mean, it was crazy. I'm talking like 4, 5, 6 mile walks, if not longer than that, just to dip. And it'd take us hours. We walked for about 6 hours one day. Like around, there was this little trail they got in the woods over there, because that's like a not national, but it's a state park. And so they got these trails out in the woods and stuff, and we used to go walk on them. And then about certain parts of the trails that had road access, so we'd get on the road and we'd just walk. And we'd walk and walk and walk, and eventually we'd find our way back, like on the road to Herd Parsons. But we used to go on some pretty crazy long walks for dip. It's looking back now, it's crazy at some of the stuff we did just to take dips. I hadn't really ever just sat here and thought about it, but looking back now, it's really freaking crazy some of the stuff we did just to take dips. You know, Will, he didn't really ever stop dipping. He stopped dipping like maybe a week or two when his gums would get to where, or his lip would get to where it'd start peeling real bad. You know, if you're a heavy dipper, you understand that when you're dipping a lot of wintergreen, it makes eventually your lip will start peeling, and you'll have to lay off or start dipping pouches on the other side, or something like that, or you have to switch your dip sides, stuff like that, to get until your lip stops peeling. Me personally, I never dipped wintergreen long enough. Well, I'll take it back. Right after I started back dipping, when I got my braces off, I think 1 or 2 times I had to deal with my lip peeling. But I wasn't a really heavy dipper then neither, like I am now. So, but I don't know if it's the same with like these natural flavors and the plain long cut flavor. They'll make your lip peel. So far, I hadn't had a problem with it, and I've been dipping now or again, I've started back dipping now for about going on 3 weeks. Constant dipping. Yeah, because I started dipping like all the time, like a week before I started the videos, and it's going on. Actually, today I think is 2 weeks on the channel. So, or maybe a week on the channel. I think it's been a week on the channel, so it's been about 2 weeks in. So, and I was dipping at natural, and now I'm dipping just a plain long cut, and I don't have any problems. Oh yeah, on that page I found, you know how some of y'all might know, if y'all are big Copenhagen fans, that one time they had the Cope brand instead of Copenhagen. It was just like Cope here, and then it's like long cut or whatever. They have Cope long cut on there instead of Copenhagen long cut on there. They also have Copenhagen long cut. I don't know what the difference between the Cope and the Copenhagen is, or if it's the same thing. I don't think I've ever dipped the Cope flavor, or Cope. I had one of the cans that says Cope on it. Maybe y'all can tell me what that whole thing is with the cans that just say Cope on them. I know they had like Cope, I think wintergreen, and then they had Cope black, and then Cope long cut. So maybe y'all can tell me what the whole Cope and Copenhagen difference is, or if there's a difference. So yeah, y'all just let me know. Yeah, like I said, I'll leave that website in the description, and y'all can go and check that out, see if there's any flavors on there that y'all can't find that y'all would like to try. I didn't look, I don't remember if Seneca was on there. If it is, I'm gonna get me some Seneca cream, some Seneca soda, I think is the flavor, and then some Seneca bourbon. I'm gonna try that out and see what that's like. I heard they were pretty good, but I don't know for sure, because like I said, I haven't tried them yet. Maybe y'all can tell me what y'all think about those flavors. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about them. But like I was talking about earlier, about bringing a new person onto the channel. The person that I'd be bringing onto the channel his name's Mikey. He's a buddy of mine. I met him through Will. He lives back home where I'm from too. Now, he won't be able to do videos a lot on the weekends. He works on the weekends. He's got his own business. And during the week, he won't be able to do, he'll be able to do videos about the same time that I will. We usually talk on a day-to-day basis. But if he can't figure out something with his camera to get on the videos, I'll probably see if Frankie wants to get onto the channel. I'm hoping that we'll start doing videos again. I really enjoy sharing this channel with him. Maybe y'all can leave him some comments on his videos, and let him know that y'all want to see videos from him again. I really enjoyed having him on the channel. I don't know if he's just starting to get tired of the whole YouTube thing or what, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm enjoying this. And this summer, I'll be spending upwards of $1,000 just on stuff to make these videos better for y'all. Camera, tripod, GoPro, a laptop. The GoPro I'll probably get closer to when I turn 16. I'll mount that on like my dash or whatever, so when I'm out doing my vlogs with y'all, it'll be a really good camera angle. Mount that on like my dash or whatever. When I'm out around in town or whatever, I can cut that on and have video with y'all like that. Unless I just get me like a little phone mount for my dash and just do it off my phone when I'm around town. But yeah, like I said, y'all just maybe y'all can let Will know if y'all want to see some more videos from him. Get him back doing videos again. So that's just something I felt like I need to inform y'all about. I'll be bringing somebody new onto the channel, possibly 2 new people. If Mikey does get onto the channel, I'm gonna still consider bringing Frankie onto the channel. That'd be 4 people y'all be getting videos from. I know Frankie probably won't do uploads daily, and Mikey, he might do them daily, except for on weekends. And every now and then, me and him do a video together. I'm gonna try and get a video with Frankie tomorrow, or might be a little bit easier to get one with him Thursday, since that's a half a day. Tomorrow's only gonna be a half a day for me, because I'm just gonna go at 11:25 when third block starts to take my third and fourth block exams, and then go tomorrow at normal time to take my first and second block exams. So tomorrow I might do an early video for y'all. Depends on what time I wake up, because I'm gonna have to get up, take a shower, get dressed. I won't really have to take my backpack with me, so I have to get up, take my shower, get dressed, and do whatever I gotta do to get ready for my exams, do a little bit of studying or whatever. So it all depends on what time I get up tomorrow. If I do an early video for y'all, or if I do a normal time video for y'all. I'd like to get on a schedule eventually to where I do uploads at a certain time every day and try and get my videos up by a certain time every day. Y'all let me know what time y'all would like that to be for me to do my videos and get them up. And I'll kind of try and tailor my schedule to that. I don't know if I'll be going back home this weekend or if I'll stay up here. I've been wanting to go see The Neighbors 2, and I got somebody that wants to go see it with me this weekend. I don't know if they'll be able to, or she'll be able to this weekend or not. If she's not, then I'm going to go back to Covington this weekend, and I'll try and meet up with Will, and at least I can get a video with me and him together this weekend. So, yeah. So, eventually, I mean, I know that if he doesn't do his own videos, every now and then, I'll at least get a video of me and him together. So, there will be more videos of him to come on here, whether it be just him or be me and him together. So, like I said, y'all will see more from him. Just, I don't know yet if it'll be his own videos, like, alone on here anymore. I've been trying to get a hold of him. I talked to him a little bit earlier today, but I hadn't heard much back from him since, like, earlier this morning. So, I don't really know what his standing is right now on the channel. So, anyways, this is Hunter. I'm signing off. Good talking to y'all tonight. Remember, keep dipping.